Hi, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today's pick a card reading is Angel Messages. I've never done one of these, but I felt very drawn to doing it, so that's what I'm going to do today for you. You got 4 piles today, so pile number 1 will be Sunrise in the Desert. And I think you can see it okay right there. Pile 2 is Though she be but little, she is fierce. You can't really see it, but I really love that saying. William Shakespeare actually had it written in one of his plays. And then the Lion. And for pile 4, we have the Butterfly. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Go ahead and make your decision. 10 timestamps will be in the description box below. Before I get started, I just wanted to bring up that I will probably start doing the zodiac signs. More people have been for it than against it, and I've been thinking about doing it for a while. I've been wanting to. You have to wait until you get to a certain point with the subscriptions before you can do certain things, which I didn't actually know until it popped up on my phone, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Either way, I know it's dirty, but I don't know. I want to do these little tiny readings, little spreads, but I don't always want to sit here and explain it it sounds horrible, but sometimes you just need the words, to get you through the day. That's how I feel about it personally. And if I feel about it, then there's obviously going to be somebody else that feels about it too. I'm not the only person in the world, so either way. Sorry, I'm in a funky mood today. Very good, very happy mood. I hope it keeps it up. I hope I get a lot of crafting done. But either way. So, yes. But I used to do that. I'm buying me a cup of coffee. I used to do the zodiac signs, but I'm going to definitely switch it over to YouTube. I'm also thinking about in the future, I'm actually going to make a poll on that as well, because I'm having fun with it. I'm going to do if I should do 18 plus readings as well. I'm going to do a poll on that as well. And then if you're interested in a personal reading, check me out on Facebook. We have this interesting deal going on. $20 is a 3-card spread, and you get advice. And then $35 is 1 question, 3-card spread, which never turns into a 3-card spread for me, by the way. This is more like a whatever spirit tells me, and I go with it. But either way, 1 question, 3-card spread, also advice cards. And the $45, which is 3 questions, a spread, 3-card spread, and advice cards. But I will be doing more than 1 deck for $45 one because I was told to at the time. That deal's not going to last forever. It's only for 96 more people. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, shiznit. I'm going to move on now to the pile 1. So let's see which pile. Nothing over there. Nope. Oh, I forgot to tell them what the angel messages would be about. Oh, that's okay. They'll figure it out. So obsessed. Gonna wanna blow your mind. And no, I'm not a great singer. Jeez. Sister, single thing you do, oh no. Tonight's. Alright. Man, I'm gonna get copyright. It's not like I expect to get paid for these things anyways. It's not what it's about. Sister. But I have to say, I love getting the subscriptions because it makes me feel like I'm touching and like helping more people. That's the important thing to me. Every single thing you do, sister. Every single thing you do. Alright, turn that down so I can get to overreading. Yeah, get something over this because there's that beetle that came back. Okay, pile 1. If you chose Sunrise in the Desert, this is your pile. Just adorable little charm. So, you may really be into this very scenic, you could live in the desert, you could be on vacation or want to go on vacation. You could be watching a sunrise or about to watch a sunrise. Could be what time you're getting up in the morning. I feel like you're going to meet somebody while you're watching a sunrise. Or you're thinking of a particular person, trying to manifest somebody during the sunrise. Anyways, so, angel messages. This is how we're going to start off. We're going to start off with the blessings that are coming in, what they want you to watch out for, more of what they want you to watch out for, their angel messages to you, and then more like advice that they want you to pay attention to and try to work on for yourself. So blessings that are coming in, if you haven't been feeling a lot of passion, I feel like that's definitely going to change. I feel like something will get your blood going. Something will make you, not going in a bad way, it's more like it'll make you feel passionate and you want to move forward, you want to do something. It makes like there's something that you feel very passionate about. Wisdom, a blessing on your wisdom. So I feel like you'll be learning a lot. I feel like you've already learned a lot. You've gone through a lot in your life, and it's like you're gonna start seeing why you went through the things that you went through. And sharing your wisdom. I feel like you're gonna be sharing your wisdom with people around you as well. And then you have a blessing on your health. So if you've been feeling sick lately, you won't be sick anymore. You'll be feeling a lot healthier. For some of you, I feel like you could be giving something up. Somebody could be giving up smoking. Good for you, man. It's not an easy task, but I feel like somebody could be giving up smoking and they will succeed at it. They will feel a lot healthier. Somebody's drinking more water, and I feel like they're getting a lot more downloads since they've been drinking more water as well. They've been hydrating a lot. I'm sorry again if I look around a lot. It's just how that's how I see things. Sometimes I see images, sometimes I close my eyes, sometimes I hear things. It's just how I channel. If you have children, your children will be good, or they'll be healthy, they'll be fine, they'll be happy, well taken care of. Somebody could be having a child, or just they may find out that they're pregnant. Actually, somebody may find out that they're pregnant. Somebody could actually also, for some of you, I heard that you could, okay, for somebody, you're going to gain children. You don't have children at the moment. I feel like you're single, and you may get together with somebody that has children that will become your own, will become yours as well. Or I am seeing that. I'm also seeing another child, but like it's later in the future. 2 children plus 1. I see 2. For some of you, it could be more. Oh, I saw like 5 for 1. Oh, but I mean, some people can handle that more than others. It's like a kindergarten class. Somebody is going to be like, they're going to be having children. I feel like somebody doesn't have children right now, and they're going to be receiving children. It's like something they kind of were asking for, and they didn't realize that's what they were asking for. Or they did know, and now you're going to get what you were asking for. Things that you need to look out for. I feel like you're in a lot of pain. And I feel it's a lot of eternal pain. And you're also not seeing something clearly. It's like you're refusing to see it because you know it hurts. Oof. There's something that definitely is hurting. I feel like you forget who you are at times. Especially if you are one of those people that like for example, like I know that when I get in a relationship, sometimes I kind of lose myself in the relationship too, because sometimes it just doesn't, work. Some people don't work well together, and even when you try to force a situation, it doesn't always. You shouldn't force anything. It should never be forced. I feel like that is something that should be stated. You should not force. It should be easy. That's how love is. It's easy. It's so easy to love. And when you've met the right person for you, I feel like it is also very easy. You don't lose yourself in that kind of love because it's like true. It's just, I'm not great with explaining things. I'm sorry. I'm going to move on to the next card. You also have Bride in a Cage. So you could have been actually... Okay, for some of you, I feel like you're not happy in the situation that you're in. You could have, sorry, I got an itch. Recently been in an engagement and had been broken off. You could have thought that you're supposed to be married at this time, at like a certain time in your life. There's this perception of a certain kind of way a bride is supposed to be, a way your life is supposed to be at this moment in time. But like it's an idea. It's not what your life is supposed to be. It's like what you've been told constantly. It's like this, the ideas of others have put onto you, what society has put onto you, what your parents have put onto you. Like that's what I feel like is going on. That's what this has always been for you. But I don't think that's for you. Like you're not like everybody else. You're not going to live the same life as everybody around you. Like you're not everybody's cup of tea. That's like, I feel like the perfect kind of person, really. Alright, so, and you see, okay, and then you have Today for Tomorrow, which is like following that, and I do kind of think it's like, you have to let go of the ideas that everybody else has put into your head and figure out what ideas are true to you, what you feel is right to you in your heart. I also feel like you have some things you need to let go of from your past. 1 second, please. There are things from your past that I feel like there could be some trauma, and I feel like that trauma has held you back for a long time. Could be trauma that is actually with somebody that is close to you, like a family member. I see a fire, so something could deal with a fire for somebody. Like it's like somebody's like shit's hitting the fan. It's like something is going to burn up in smoke. Some kind of fire. I don't understand why I'm getting a fire through here, but it's like a fire on trees, and it's also a fire on... What do you mean? For some of you, it could actually literally have to deal with a fire from the past. For others of you, it could actually deal with doing a burning ritual, like writing stuff down and burning it because you don't want it to, it's a way of healing, I feel like. And I feel like for others, it's like like you're imagining burning away the things that had once hurt you so much, like all of that pain, all that negativity that you had once felt. You are literally burning that in your mind. That's what I feel like is happening. And you also have perchance to dream, which I'm kind of getting that you're kind of having it's like you have these dreams, but you're not allowing yourself to live them. You're not allowing yourself to go forward for them. You could actually be having somebody hold you back. I do feel like there's somebody holding back. Like I see it in two of these cards right here. It could be somebody that's actually close to you, like a family member or something. But it's like, or it could even be a close friend. But it's not, for one of them, I see it kind of is a little deliberate, but in the other one, it doesn't look like it's deliberate. It's just more like they're just hanging on to you because they're afraid to, like, let go. But they're also kind of leading. Like, this is where you need to go, even though it doesn't seem like you want to go there. I feel like you kind of let people tell you if your dreams are good enough or not. You don't acknowledge that your dreams are your dreams and that your dreams are going to be good enough because they're your own dreams. It's like you're afraid to acknowledge that because you want other people's, I don't think you completely want it, but it's like you want the ones closest to you's approval. Other things to look out for, you will have a twin flame interaction. Ooh, for some of you might actually have twins. You might become pregnant with twins. Somebody will be served with papers, or somebody close to you will be served with papers. There's a hidden lover that you will be finding out about. It could be somebody that you're with, or actually a close member, a close friend to the family is actually could be having an affair with somebody in the family. There's also a sex addiction that's going to come out, but that sex addiction I feel like was triggered from sexual trauma that they had earlier in their life for somebody. You could actually have some sort of sexual trauma and some sexual addiction because of it. Somebody is going through a divorce. You may hear about this divorce, or you may be going through a divorce. Somebody has a mental illness, but they're not taking their medication for it, and I feel like it could actually lead to, in some instances, like I'm hearing a psychotic break, but I don't really think it's so much that. It's more like they have what normal people would call a moment of insanity, but for somebody that has this certain kind of mental illness, it's more like just an episode. You know, it's just one of the many episodes that they've gone through, and I feel like somebody refuses to take their medications. It could be because of this divorce. I feel like it is something with a divorce. Somebody's not taking their medication, and then they're having continuous episodes, and that's actually why the divorce is taking so long. Now we're going to get into the angel messages. The whole reason we are here. So Shanti, she is the angel of peace, or he. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So I feel like you have gone through a lot of shit. Like I said, you did go through a lot of stuff, and I feel like you've learned from that stuff. You've got all this wisdom. You've gained a lot of wisdom, and now you're gonna have a lot smoother of a road ahead. You have big picture thinking. Palladius energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas coming, and the angels want you to follow those ideas. They want you to seek those ideas out and to make something of them. I feel like you might actually come up with a business idea. You might actually be hesitant about it at first, but it's like this particular business idea will actually lead you down a very beautiful road of success, and it will help many people. Like I feel like that. Like I do. You could be a twin. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Again, with like wisdom, but also I feel like you are opening up to new gifts that you have, these new psychic abilities, and it's like you are starting to see things so differently than you had before, and it's like because you're in a higher vibration, you know. And I feel like you're starting to realize that your purpose is higher than what you've been putting for yourself. What everybody else has told you in your life, you're starting to realize isn't close to what it should be. It's like you're starting to realize that box, that little cage that they put you in, that little bride cage, isn't for you because your life is different. And they want you to know that's okay, and that's how it's supposed to be. This is what you are here for. And then you have, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So if you have this new idea, this new business idea, or this new venture in mind, like I feel like you need, like, it's a yes, go for it, you know. I feel like it's a very positive outcome, or positive outcomes will come out of it, but also just because it's like the right thing for you to do, I feel like it will take you to your life purpose where you're supposed to be. You also have the 7 star sisters. Birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. I feel like they're asking you to express yourself, to start making things. Like if you're a creator, I feel like they're asking you to create what you have inside of your head. These these ideas that you have, make them life. It's a form for you to express yourself, but it's also a way to help others around you as well. I feel like that's very important. Like you're going to help many people if you were just to let your ideas open and out. Okay. Other advice. Change your thought process. You're not seeing things clearly. I even said that. Like, I feel like you're not seeing something clearly. I love that. Heartbreak on the horizon. Can it be fixed? Do you want to? So I feel like you could have been going through a divorce. Or it's going to be somebody that's around you, or maybe you. Maybe you're realizing, if you're in a relationship and you're realizing that maybe it's just not right for you, you know, and that's okay. You know, and honestly, for me, I feel like it's very important for people not to stick with people just to settle down, because, like, there is somebody for you and there is somebody for that person that they're looking for and that they need in their life. Just like there is somebody that is different out there for you that you need in your life, you know. But, I mean, everybody can live their life as they want as long as it's not hurting anybody. But I'm just saying that's, like, when you settle like that, you're kind of just hurting yourself and you're hurting that person. Yes, you both get benefits out of it, but are you on a higher level, a higher connection? Like, is it right? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, when I was asked to marry this man that I was with for a long time, I asked God if I should marry him, to be honest with you, and he said no, so I didn't. And I feel like that's a lot of people, there was this about if men and women had asked God if they should marry the person that they were with, and a lot of the time that they were told no, and they still did it anyways. And then a lot of those people got divorced, or they weren't happy in their relationships later in life. And that's just what I'm trying to say, you know, like, there are some people that you're supposed to be with to grow with, but you don't have to be married to that person, you know? I don't know, I feel like it's just such a difference, and I don't, you know, condone anything either, like, but I don't judge. It's not up to me. Okay. But I do feel like there is a heartbreak that is on the horizon. It could be yours, or it could be somebody that's close to you. But I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody that's around you. And it's like you're going to find out about it. Pray. Faith helps in many ways. Plus you get answers and help. You know, I just talked about praying too. That's so cool. But yeah, I do feel like if you have a faith, if you are spiritual, you know, like whatever it is for you, I feel like you need to do that. You need to pray. You need to talk to your God or goddess, to whatever it is that feels right to you. And then you have material gains are on the way. So, that's cool. Material gains are on the way. Do something different with your image. I feel like somebody could dye their hair. It's a different color. See black for somebody with streaks in it. See red streaks. Also, I see somebody just dyeing their hair to cover up some grays. I do that too sometimes. And then, do something different with your image. Someone's gonna get a piercing. Whoa, somebody could get a tattoo. Okay, so like, oh, like that's so cool. Like I see a bird. It kind of looks like a phoenix, actually. To be honest, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. For someone, it's like right. It's on their back. It could be rising up. I'm not 100% sure. I lost the image, but it's still pretty cool tattoo from what I've seen. So some people will always want something from you. You choose if you want to give it to them or not. So someone's pretty much going to ask you for something. I feel like there's actually a few people that are going to ask you for something. It's not like, well, somebody could just ask you for something super simple, but I also feel like somebody's going to ask you for something big, and it's your choice if you want to help them out, if you want to give it to them or not. Talk to someone. You need to get some shit off of your shoulders. I feel like you could actually benefit from going to therapy or talking to somebody about some issues that are very well rooted. If you're the one that has the sexual addiction or the sexual trauma, I feel like there's something you could definitely benefit from, is getting some help, just talking to somebody. You know, they have this thing online where you can actually talk to people online. I don't remember what it's called right now, but you know, it's very helpful, you know. So talking to somebody about stuff that you've gone through really helps out, but also having them help you learn that it's not your fault and rewiring your brain to not blame yourself. It's not an easy task, and sometimes you need help with it. So that might be something you might benefit from. You also have unexpected money going out, so you might actually start seeing a therapist, or you might just go out and spend a little bit more money than you thought you would, or go on a shopping spree. And then you have the connection is real. Whoever you think it is. Don't doubt this. So if there is a connection that you've been doubting for a while now, this is your confirmation that this connection is real, that it's not fake. It's just, it could be on, it's divine timing is what it is. It's not on your timing, it's not on their timing, it's on divine timing. And if God and Goddess don't think you're ready, you're not ready yet. So that's what that is. But that's what I've got for you, pile 1. Whoa, pile 3. You might want to check out pile 3, and I haven't even done it yet. Alright, but yeah, that's what I've got for you, pile 1. If you're interested, check me out on Facebook, Divinely Different Tarot, all lowercase letters, all one word, for a personal reading. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you like the video, goodness gracious, all these burps. If you like the video, please let me know if it resonated with you. Let me know which pile you resonated with. It really helps me out to know. And yeah, I think that's all. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. That also helps me out, because I do recycle my videos. Like this one came to me, like I saw an angel straight up told me to do it, but like I don't know. So either way, feel free to let me know in the comments below. We're gonna move on to pile 2 now, so maybe we meet again. Asleep. I can feel it. It's going to wake up soon. It's not comfortable feeling. Not a comfortable feeling at all. No. Jeez. So I got a lot of cards. Man, there's a lot of breakups going on. You stay over there, booger. Okay, pile 2. If you chose this pile, first off, I'm going to say you might want to also check out pile 1, because just seeing from some of your cards, there are some similarities. So there might be something in that pile for you as well. Yes, these piles are long, and I am sorry for that. But it is angel messages, and I'm just a messenger. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start with blessings, and then we're going to start with, oh, by the way, if you chose this charm, by the way, though she is little, but she is fierce. So, you could actually be into somebody that is very small, smaller in stature, and it's like they're still fierce. They have this attitude, they have this light, they have this this presence about them. This also could just be you could just be small, but you could also have this attitude, this light about you that makes people drawn to you, and I feel like that is something that has to be said. Anyway, moving on. So we're going to start with the blessings, and then we're going to move into things that you need to watch out for, some more things you need to watch out for, and then the actual angel messages, which there is a lot. So let's get into this. First off, there is going to be, I feel like you're about to start a journey, or okay, that's true. Alright, so you are on this journey. I feel like you're on the twin flame journey. Twin flame journey, and another journey is coming along for you as well. One that actually may coincide with your twin flame union, because I do feel like there is a union coming about. You're just being prepared. You also have a blessing to shield and safeguard you. So I feel like you're going to find a way to protect yourself. I feel like psychically, spiritually, from others, from attacking you. I also feel like you could have actually found a spirit animal that really works for you. I also feel like you are just genuinely getting like what's it called? Reiki healing. I feel like you will be getting some kind of a healing that will end up helping you learn how to shield yourself in a better way. There is some form of protecting yourself from something that you need to protect yourself from, that's been needed. You also have a blessing to bring clarity. So I feel like, okay, so I'm doing two things here. I feel like you will, A, be getting a lot of clarity on a situation that's been bothering you, and B, I do feel like you will be giving clarity to a lot of people, or to a particular person that really needs it. And I feel like it's like you actually have the answers that this person is seeking. Actually, I feel like you have the answers a few people could be seeking. You also have a blessing for solace and hope. So I feel like if you haven't been feeling very hopeful, you've been kind of feeling down and about, you will be feeling a lot better. You'll be finding peace. You'll be finding that there is hope in a situation that you thought there wasn't hope, or you'll be finding hope in a whole different situation that's actually better for you than the one that you had seen before or thought about before. Alright, now we're going to move into things to watch out for. I feel like you could be feeling very lonely. It says alone in the world. Okay, so that could actually have some kind of, somebody could resonate with that. Now you could feel alone in the world in the sense that you actually don't have any living family. Or you could have just cut a lot of people from your life. Abandonment issues, but I feel like this is something that you kind of need to work on personally, some kind of healing. I also feel like somebody is either causing a lot of drama or you're causing a lot of drama in a situation, but for some of you, I don't think you realize you're causing this drama. For others of you, you're very well aware of it. And there is a warning with that. If you cause drama, just learn or just know that you're going to have drama in your life for a while because you're causing that drama. The only way to let go of that drama is to let go of the things that you're jealous of. Somebody's jealous of something. I feel like you will be learning how to, the reason why you're going to be getting this blessing of a shield is because there are people that are against you. It's like there's somebody, I feel like there is a, okay, if I'm talking to a feminine, I feel like there's another feminine that is actually kind of hating on you, like hardcore, like they don't like you, they're jealous of things that you have or things that you will have. Alright, and then other things. So, I feel like you're learning to fall in love with yourself. And props for you, because it's a pretty amazing feeling when you start to learn, like, who you really are and, like, learning to fall for yourself. Because, like, I don't know, I don't understand how people can expect other people to love them if they don't love themselves first. Like, I really don't get it. Like, that's why it takes me so long to heal after each relationship. That, and I'm really loyal, so it actually genuinely takes me a long time to even genuinely be attracted to somebody else. Like, you could be physically attracted, but I had to be more than physically attracted to somebody to even think about a relationship. But either way. But I do feel like you've been falling in love with yourself. Again, and it's like you're starting to realize that maybe you don't need to have a relationship, you know? I mean, if you do have one, that'd be great, but at the same time, you're pretty happy with being who you really, like, being with yourself, you know? And, like, yeah, but there is somebody around you that is, cursed. I feel like they've actually cursed themselves by feeling, this jealousy, and they're petty. I feel like somebody's very petty. Somebody has very dirty vagina. They don't take care of themselves. I feel like they kind of just sleep with whoever will take them. This person also has demonic attachments. That's what I was seeing. Like, I feel like this person was trying to get at you, like, spiritually. Like, I keep seeing spiritually and hearing that. And I feel like they were, like, draining your energy. Like, I feel like you constantly felt like you didn't have any energy to do the things that you wanted to do, the things that you were inspired to do, because it felt like you were just tired all the fucking time. Like, Sony was literally sucking the fucking life out of you, dude. And, like, this person I feel like it's not the person you thought it was. You thought it was somebody, but it wasn't them. It's somebody close to them. It could be your twin flame if they're in a current relationship, or if they have an ex that still has feelings for them. I feel like it's that person, and they were sending you all of this, like, bad, negative vibes. And, like, they were seriously hurting you, like, spiritually, and draining you. And it's like you finally found a way to let go of all of that. You found a way to shield yourself from that as well, which is super awesome and great, and I'm happy for you. Like, go fucking you, man. Like, for real. Way that I like to protect myself, I like to wear crystals. I tattoo meaningful things on me that actually I really believe in. And if you really believe in something, that's what gives something power. That's why I don't believe in curses majority of the time. They do exist. I'm not going to say that they don't exist. It's just that the more you believe in something, the more power you give it, just like a demon. So, Just saying. I'm just like God. Like, everything is like that. The more you believe in it, the more power you give it. So, it's pretty amazing, actually, when you think about what the mind can do. If everybody would just put their minds to one thing, like, oh, this world would be so much better. But nobody wants to listen to that. Why listen to brilliance? Anyway, somebody is with a manipulative, yes, okay, so it's your twin. They are with a manipulative spouse, I feel like, or lover, but this person has a dirty vagina, they got demonic attachments, they're very, I feel like not only do they drain you, but they drain the person that they're with as well, and they've been causing a lot of illusion work. So I do feel like they're putting magic on you, so you can't see who this person is. Again, you might want to check out pile 1 because they have the same issue. So, but it's like somebody was trying to put a veil over your eyes so you wouldn't see something clearly. And I also feel like they've been doing this for a very long time to this other person. Like I see 22. I don't know who that's for, but that could have meaning to somebody. It could have been 22 when you met this person. Alright, so family addition. Prego adoption. So somebody could be adopting children. I feel like you could either be adopting children or adopting a new pet. Ooh, somebody's going to adopt a new pet. But no, yeah, that's what it is. I feel like somebody's going to adopt a new pet. Like, somebody could be adopting a new animal, but a prego. Somebody could also be pregnant, be finding out they're pregnant. I was feeling somebody was kind of pregnant with twins in one of the things. Or in pile 1, that's what I was saying. You might be drawn to pile 1. Again, you might just want to check it out. So, we're going to move into their advice. What angels' advice for you are. Star Creeper. Cosmic ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. I feel like you need to find something that makes you feel grounded. So stones, some of the ones that I know of right off the bat for good grounding. Amethyst, which is pretty much good for anything. Like, anything you can think of, amethyst is the best stone for it. I use it for protection. It's also just the one that I connect with the most. Find something that you feel connected to. Like, if you like the color, if you just, like, feel drawn to it, like something in you wants to touch it, that means that, you know, it's something that you could actually need. Like, going to a crystal store, looking on eBay. Like, I feel like you kind of might want to look into that. Somebody's going to get an athame. Okay, and then you have, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. I feel like you're righting past wrongs. You're trying to atone for the things that you had done in your past. I do feel like for some of you, you're doing it in a very unique way, but it's a very way that's true to you. I feel like you just done some shady things in your past, and that's what you're trying to right. But you can't particularly right those things because it's in the past. So you're trying to do things to help a broader people, because you may have actually hurt a lot of people in your past, and it's like that's why you're trying to make up for it. Some of you could actually be moving. It could be leaving the place that you're living at now. Yeah, I feel like somebody's gonna move. They're uprooting their life for somebody else. Not really somebody else, it's more for themselves, but it's like to others, it seems like it's for somebody else. You also have, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Actually, I also heard ask the person that you're thinking about, that you're trying to make a decision on, if you're trying to make a decision on somebody. If you're trying to make a decision on a particular thing, then you might want to do a little more research before you go and doing it. And I do feel like the part of the reason why you were so indecisive for such a long time was because you didn't see everything clearly. And like you are still kind of having that problem, but I think it's because now that the veil has been lifted, it's hard for you to take in what you weren't seeing before because that veil had been there for so long. It's like a brand new baby seeing with brand new eyes for the very first time and not knowing how to taking it all in. That's okay. Little steps, baby steps. You're not in a rush. Nobody's in a rush, okay? Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Ooh. Yes. So, the crap that you've gone through, obviously you survived this. You're a fucking survivor. That's what we do, right? But I feel like you will come up with these new solutions. Did I see that in this pile? I did not. But when I was just thinking crafty solution to a sticky situation. So I feel like you're going to come up with some kind of an idea to get you out of something that has been kind of like normally people wouldn't be able to figure out how to get away out of this situation, but it's like you find the perfect loopholes to get through to get out of this situation, which is perfect for you and well needed, and it's actually one of your gifts. So you might want to look into that. But yes, you will have some new beginnings in your life. The Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. I feel like you're a very unique being. You have this light about you, because you do. I feel like you're so fierce. You're so different, and they're asking you to show the world that you, to be the person that you are and not to be afraid to show. Because there's many layers to a person, right? But it's like you have a way of showing your layers all at once, and that's something you need to do. You need to let yourself be seen and not hide away. Stop hiding. There's no reason to hide. This world is, of course, going to try to break you down, but guess what, baby? You're not going to let it. You're a very powerful fucking person. You're a very powerful being, and you don't need to, live up to everybody's expectations. Be true to you. If you are true to you, good will come for you. I swear, dude. The more I've become more me, I feel like the better things have gone for me. I'm just saying. The Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. So I feel like this is actually something you can't, they're trying to warn you about, to stop going towards the void. Stop trying to go into this nothingness. Stop trying to ignore what it is that is there that you need to see clearly. You need to embrace the things that you don't want to embrace about yourself. I feel like you are falling in love with yourself, but there are parts of you, the dark parts of you, that you're having a hard time accepting. But baby, all of the parts of you are beautiful, even the dark parts. Fuck. If people just knew what I was into, sure, you see cute little skulls, but I look like a hippie, to be honest with you. I look like a hippie, kind of act like a hippie, but I got a very dark side to me, and I've actually very much accepted my dark side. There are parts of it that I'm still having a hard time with, but we're not asking you to be perfect. We're just asking you to accept yourself for who you are. I feel like that's something they want you to do, to embrace all of you. Because you're fucking beautiful, or handsome. Actually, I think men and women can be handsome and beautiful. One man in particular is quite beautiful. Alright, Lost Lands. Soul, memories, and gifts. You've done this before. I feel like it's like you had gifts, these wonderful gifts that you have. It's like you pushed them down because they had hurt you in some kind of way. Probably when you were younger, they had scared the crap out of you. You'd seen something and you didn't want to see it again, so it's like you pushed it away. But they're asking you not to do that. I also feel like for some of you, you're starting to remember your past lives. You could be remembering your past lives with your twin flame. I also feel like somebody is visiting other planes with their twin. And it's like it's something that they're supposed to do. It's part of their life mission. Oof, I'm seeing circles. Buttons. Pushing buttons. Alright, It's like your soul is remembering things, and it's like it's so true to you. That's why they're asking you to be true to yourself, because like your soul remembers you. So why can't you let your soul be freed? Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms. Density, addiction, let God in. So I feel like because you've been going through a lot of this spiritual attacks, and you haven't been seeing clearly for a while, and you've been very depressed, I feel like you've been relying on your coping mechanisms, and it's like those coping mechanisms hurt you more than they're actually helping you. They're asking you to let go, let God in, let go of the addiction and let God in. Ask God for help, and He will help you. Just do what you need. Ask whatever it is for you, though. Not everybody believes in God. Everybody has their own beliefs. So, somebody also, it's like their coping mechanism actually does so much more damage than they're realizing. They're afraid to see what's happening to them. That's why they were so comfortable with the veil for such a long time. Alright. Now we're going to move on to the last advice cards. We got. If you had recently asked something, if you're looking for some kind of confirmation in something, your answer is yes. There's going to be a breakup. Maybe not you, but someone around you is going to be breaking up. And then open up, put your mask away. Someone wants to get to know you. See, that's something else. But I feel like that actually also has to do with be the real you, be who you really are. Put your mask away, not just because someone wants to get to know you, but because that mask is just worthless, to be honest with you. The mask isn't doing you justice. It doesn't help you. Sure, it keeps people away from you, but that's not what your purpose is about. That's not what you need. Not anymore. Yes, you needed time to heal. You healed. You've healed a lot, but now you need a little more healing, in the sense that you kind of need people around for that healing. And then look at things from a different perspective. Look at the bigger picture. Not seeing something clearly. I feel like you're kind of putting yourself in this little box, because it's like you don't want to, you don't want to try harder or go further. It's like you don't think you can go further. And dude, if only you knew. Alright. I talked about stop worrying so much. Things will work out. I feel like you've been worrying a lot. You've been, trying to solve problems you can't really solve, by yourself right now. And it's like they're trying to tell you, it will happen, things will happen. You're worrying about things that you don't actually have control over, and they're telling you that it's okay, things will work out. It's just, it's going to be on a different timeline than what you want. And then forgive yourself and others to move forward in your life and to be happy. So I feel like as you're learning to fall in love with yourself, you're also learning to forgive yourself for what you've gone through, and also you're learning to forgive others around you and from your past. And it's helping you move forward in the right direction for yourself in a huge way. And I think forgiving yourself is a lot harder than forgiving others, because it really is. It's like you just finding a way to be okay, I didn't know that guy was gonna do that to me, or I didn't know that that dude was gonna steal all that cash from me. I feel like that's, yeah. You don't know what's going to happen until it happens, and then you just learn from that, and you just you don't hold it against everybody, because not everybody's the same, but you also look for the warning signs, the red signs, the things you didn't see before that you're starting to see now because you didn't know before, because it had never happened to you before. You have to experience things in order for you to learn, in order for you to learn from it. And then you have release negativity. I do feel like you're going to find a way to balance yourself a lot easier. Like, not only will you release negativity, but it's like you find a way to continuously release the negativity, because it's not like people are like positive all the time. That shit ain't. I ain't met a person in my life that be positive all day long, all the fucking time. Like, if you have, let me know so that I can like ask them how they do it. So, but I feel like that's a way that you're going to find a way to release that negativity a lot easier and safer for yourself as well, because I feel like this coping mechanism that you have, they're like warning you because it's bad. Like, I saw 5555, so like it's not good for you. Like, you need to change something. Like, there's a big change that you need to do, and you know what it is. Then you have gratitude. Someone will show you how grateful they are. So I feel like somebody just pretty much can tell you how grateful they are, or show you how grateful that they are that you were in their life, or that you've done something for them. Your dreams are possible. Don't give up. So I feel like you need to know that. Like, your dreams are possible, and don't give up. Whatever it is that you've been dreaming about, that you've been wanting all of your life, you can have it. You just, I feel like somebody's not putting a lot of effort towards it, or they're not doing all that they know that they can for it. It's like they're slacking. Stop slacking. Just do it. Like, that's the one thing I've noticed. Like, I suffer with procrastination pretty hardcore. I suffer with it. Because, yeah, I just procrastinate on freaking everything. But this chick that I watch, Mel Robbins, she's like, just do it. Like, just get up and do it. That's what you have to, you know, if you need to get something done, get up and do it. You know, if you know you have to do something, the majority of the time you do it anyways. If you had to do dishes and you know you got to do dishes, you do the dishes because you don't have any dishes left, you know. She's like, but that's the concept you have to have for everything if you want to get something done. And that is including for, like, if you have some business idea or something in your life, like a move that you want to do, then the only way you can do it is by you have to just do it. And then you have twin flame union preparing you. I feel like, yes, your twin flame union is coming. I don't know when it's going to come for you. I cannot do things like that. Well, I can, but like, it's not this particular reading. But I feel like what's going on right now, everything that's happening, learning how to protect yourself, getting the Reiki healing, releasing the negativity, releasing things from your past, getting the help that you need with the trauma that you've had, like, this is all preparing you in order to meet your twin flame, in order for you and your twin flame to be together, if that is what you want. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, pile 2. I hope that was helpful. If it resonated with you, please let me know. Let me know that this is your pile in the comments below. Hit that like button. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find me at Facebook at Divinely Different Tarot, all lowercase letters and all one word. Make an appointment, and yeah, we can do this. But yeah, I'm going to move on to pile 3 now, so maybe meet again. Jesus, pile's fucked up. Pile 3. If you chose a lion, this is your pile. I'm sorry for the cigarette. This pile's a little messed up, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so you could be a Leo. Feel very protected, feel very protected. I feel like somebody can feel very protected. Divinely protected. I'm really hoping this is the stuff that's going on around you. I might just want to say that first. And so we're going to start off with the blessings that are coming in towards you, and then we're going to jump into the stuff that you need to watch out for, which is the stuff I'm having a hard time with. And then we're going to jump into angel messages and more angel messages. So I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you now, some of these are like half an hour long, so just a warning. You might actually also feel a little drawn to pile 1. A lot of the piles have also, I feel like, been a part of, like, been drawn to 1, which is just crazy when you think about it. I'm going to light an incense as I start. If you're interested, the incense that I'm going to use is called Rain. It smells delicious. It reminds me of, honestly, a man's cologne before it's lit, and then when it's lit, it reminds me of the smell of rain. Like, really did well with this one, so good for them. Alright. Alright. So you have a blessing on growing older, so I feel like you could have a birthday coming up. It could be somebody's birthday today, so happy birthday if it is your birthday. Oh my god, I didn't even realize I just used a Leo for a Leo, and it's a Leo month. Holy shit. Unexplained why it kept coming out. Anyway, but I feel like somebody's growing older. It could be somebody's birthday. You could actually be feeling like you haven't accomplished everything that you thought you would accomplish in your life by now. But I want you to know that growing older is a blessing. No life should be snuffed out before its time. Alright, and then you have a blessing on your sleep. So if you've been having sleepless nights, been kind of struggling with insomnia lately, I feel like somebody's been having a lot of nightmares, a lot of night terrors. I'm sorry for the eyes being closed or looking around a lot. That's how I channel. I feel like you're going to get a lot of messages in these dreams. I'm also hearing moon magic. You might want to look into that. There's a lot of wisdom being told to you through your dreams. Somebody is telling you something you've been asking. You've been thinking this question. I don't think you've asked it out loud. And it's like they're trying to give you the answer that you need, the answer you want, but you're not remembering by the time that you wake up, or some kind of distortion like is around this person. So I feel like there's some kind of something is messed up with the vibration around you. I feel like it's like something, but I see that in this, so that, I mean, it makes sense. I feel like it's actually the vibration around you. I'm going to come back to this card. I feel like you're going to find out the truth about something. This is a blessing. It may not feel like a blessing at the time, but it is an absolute blessing. You do not want to live in La La Land forever. You don't want to live in something that's not real. And I feel like you're going to find something out. Somebody is going to tell you some kind of truth, or you're just going to find out some kind of a truth. Okay, so I see 3 crows, okay, and I'm starting to see this pattern between the 3 crows. It's like somebody with 3 crows tattooed on them, or you will see 3 crows, and so that is when you will find this truth. Flowers, purple flowers as well. I see a lot of purple flowers. Could be morning glories. I heard morning glories. I don't know who that's for. Alright. So back to the sleep. Okay, so I do feel like somebody has been having a hard time sleeping, having a lot of nightmares. Somebody could have actually be kind of traveling to you in your sleep, and it's like they're messing with your sleep. Alright, now we're going to jump into the things that you need to watch out for, the things that angels want you to watch out for. You have Triumph of Lies. I love tarot so much. You want to know why I love tarot so much? So you have to find out the truth. Okay, that's what it says right there. And then you have Triumph of Lies. Okay, so they're asking you to look out for the lies that are coming towards you that you're going to be finding out about. You're going to find the truth that these are all lies, and you're going to find out the truth to whatever it was that they were lying about. Okay, so atonement and addicted. These two, I feel like are very important to be together. I see 3111 if that means something to somebody. So I feel like some of your one of the things you have to watch out for is that either you or somebody around you is going to atone for the addictions that they have. It's like these addictions have made them do things that they aren't proud of. For some of you, I got actually that somebody could be addicted to sex, and it's like they had sex with a close friend of yours or a family member of yours. And obviously, that's going to cut deep. And it's like they're trying to atone for it, but there's not really, I don't feel like there's anything that they can do to atone for it. You just have to take time to heal from it, and this person needs to understand that, I feel like. Or you need to understand that. There's somebody that has to know that there needs to be time for some kind of a healing process. And also atonement, I also feel like it could be that you're trying to atone for something you have done in your past. Something that you didn't feel was right at the time, but you did it anyways because you was like there was something else that you were already doing, or something you were already obliged to do, something you were already promised to do, and it's like you knew it wasn't right, but you did it anyways. It's like you were supposed to do this though, even if it, I don't know, for some of you you feel that you have to atone for this though. All right. Ooh, that's good. Okay. So, I need to sit down and cross stabs. Give me a second. Oh well. My hair is always a mess. It's untamed. Okay. So, other things that they want you to watch out for, that angels want you to watch out for, is that you have unexpected money coming in. For some of you, I feel like you could be selling something, or like selling something and it's something big that gives you a lot of cash. For others of you, I feel like it's a side hustle that's actually really profiting. Actually, it could be a surprise that this side hustle has been that is profiting so well in the first place for you. You could be, or somebody around you could be an alcoholic. I do think it could actually be you, though. It's something that I feel like you're trying to atone for, or somebody around you is trying to atone for it. And you also have prison time, jail time, so that's something else to watch out for, and I feel like it has to do with alcoholic. So this is one of the cards I don't particularly like that came out. It's the incest card. So I'm getting two different things. There could have been some kind of incest going on from a young age, and it was kind of forced. It wasn't kind of forced, it was forced. And for others, it's more like it kind of just happened, and it's like it's weird because like I feel like it's because there's such a connection between the two. Like I feel like it could be, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. It's hard to tell with these kinds of energies, but it's like they feel such a connection that they don't want to stop, but I feel like there is something saying that you need to stop, because there is a sad face as well. There's some kind of an addiction that's out of control, and this is, again, why I love tarot. Okay, so you have the addicted card right here, and then you have addiction out of control right up here. So, like, there is an addiction that's out of control. I do feel like somebody's addiction is actually kind of leading them down the... Not kind of. It is leading them down a path that is just going to lead to destruction. Like, ultimate destruction. It actually may lead to prison time or jail time. And I feel like it's, like, physically changing this person's appearance, because they're letting this addiction take control of their life, you know? Like, I feel like they could have cancer, some kind of a disease. Someone's children are going to be taken away from them, or child. And there's going to be a lot of rumors. I feel like there's a lot of rumors revolving around this prison and jail time, and somebody's losing hair. Like, this is all things for you to watch out for. So either it is somebody that is around you, or it is you. And if it is you, like, if you're an alcoholic, you might actually need to get help with that, like, right fucking way. Because it's out of control. Like, it is out of control. I feel like you actually do things that you regret. You know, like that there are things that I feel like some of you could black out. You don't remember. Some of you could be... Okay, so I feel like I should share this, so I'm sorry. From my own personal life, I grew up with an alcoholic for a father, and actually my dad... I'm going to start stuttering, so sorry for that. My dad, he used to steal from us, like everybody in my family. There's me, my sister, my dad, my mom, and my brother. My brother I remember he used to collect change, and he sold my brother's change a couple of times, because he collects, like, I don't remember what he collects exactly, but he collects, like, pennies or something for a certain year or whatever, and my dad stole some of that money. I think he stole it a couple times, and then he stole a bunch of money from my mom, and all of this is to take care of his habit. Not only was he an alcoholic, but he also did drugs too. Like, he did cocaine for a while, but he didn't always, like, stick with those things. It was always alcohol for him. And then my senior year, my mom had enough, and she moved away, and I decided to stick back so that I wanted to try to help my dad. I wanted him to give up drinking. But it turns out that when you have two air signs with each other, things don't always work out according to plan. It actually just turned into a couple years of me partying, pretty much. And then I started to realize that I couldn't do it on my own, because it was just me taking care of my dad. And I had a bunch of friends move in with me to help me pay for the bills, because my dad wasn't paying anything. Because he was spending all of his money on booze. And then there was one day he stole my friend Lexi's wallet, and he blamed it on one of his friends. He would do things like that all the time. He would blame all of his friends for things that he would do, because he wanted to go on a binge and go and party all night. And then, like, the worst thing is those people that he hung out with treated him like shit, dude. If, like, he knew the things that they did, and, like, he kind of did, but it was because it was where he could go be free and party all he wants. And, like, you know, those people are just using you for your money. You know, sure, they act like they care about you, but they really just want the money that you're providing. They want the fact that you drink. And when you're sober, they don't know you. Like, I just don't understand that I never understood that about my dad. I do understand now why he was drinking. He was trying to avoid his gifts and the things that he's done in his past and the things that he went through. He lost his mom at a young age, and he was very close to her, so I understand that. And then he was given a gift that he had a hard time accepting, which I understand, but, like, he let his coping mechanism, his drinking, go out of control so bad that we all left him at one point in his life, and he still continued to drink, and he became homeless. So Samantha and I let him move in on my porch, because I wouldn't let him move in my house, because all he does is steal money and cigarettes, anything he can get his hands on, he would steal items so that he could sell them for even cheaper just so he could get booze. Like, it's just so crazy. I remember seeing like a girl with my bike when I was younger, and like he said that she must have just got the same bike as me. Okay, mind you, it was a light purple bike with white polka dots and a banana seat bike. How many of those have you ever seen? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not what happened, bucko. But I was young, I was dumb, and I didn't know. And then, this is the last part. My dad, the way he had passed, because he's an alcoholic, and they will do anything that they can. It is a disease, I understand that. But they will do anything that they can to get what they want. What they want is alcohol because they want to stop the shaking, they want to stop the aches, the sweating. Like, you've ever seen somebody without alcohol and they're an alcoholic? Like, it's not a pretty sight, actually. It's pretty gross and disgusting. But in order to get them out of that situation, you had to push through, and you had to be strong for them. Even if the next day they pick up a fucking beer. But actually, part of the reason why we moved away from Indiana was to get away from my dad, because he just, something happened. It was the last straw for me, and we like moved like a few months later. And my dad died a couple years ago now, and he passed from, so last one, like, because he wasn't getting any circulation. This is what happens when you get older and you're an alcoholic, by the way. This is why I'm saying you need to give up drinking. Not only do you steal from your children and not mean to, not only do you say things like, you owe me this because I took care of you all of your life. Like, I think people realize the kinds of things that they would do, you know. And like, I've heard other alcoholics are like, oh, I wouldn't do that, I would never do that, I would never steal from my children. It's not about what you say now, it's about when you're in that point and you need that next boo, you need that next drink, you will do literally anything to get it. Like, I've seen it firsthand. Like, I understand you say that now, but if you don't give up the booze, that's what's gonna happen. I mean, it's okay to drink every now and then to have a good time, but it's not okay to drink every single day where you fucking need it, where you shake and where you will do anything to get to what you need. Like, it's just, the point is, my dad lost both of his legs, and it is actually due to the no circulation that was going on in his legs. But it doesn't matter, because the time that he was in the hospital from all of that, he was also going through DT. He was going through withdrawal. So he was like, he died a very miserable death, okay? So, think, okay, is this something you really want? Not only that, but do you know that drinking is really bad for you? It makes your skin really leathery and gross. Like, you can't tattoo it. Nobody wants to touch leathery skin. Well, nobody wants to tattoo leathery skin because it makes the needle stick. It's gross. And then, like, not including what it does to the inside, your insides, but it also kind of, it has the same effects as a lot of drugs do. It stops you from thinking to a certain point. It stops you from thinking, from growing, from your mind, from expanding, from your mind growing, from you being open-minded. It like literally stops you from doing that because you're stuck in this particular part. I think that's how I'm explaining it. But we're going to jump off of this because I don't want to talk about my dad anymore, and I'm really glad I didn't start. We're going to go for the angel messages so we can get into happiness, because I so need it and I need to say it right now. Alright, so, Crystal, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. See, I told you, some new and happiness. Okay, so like there's something positive, something new, something that you want, that you've been asking for, that you've been manifesting. I don't know if you realize that you've been manifesting this, but it is coming into your life. I feel like it actually could be a soulmate, it could be a new job, it could be a new home. And then it says, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. I feel like you've been going through a lot of shit. That's why you've probably been drinking a lot. But if you don't stop drinking, I feel like you'll turn into an alcoholic. They want you to look into other options, to look into what makes you happy. Like, what is it that you want to do with your life? What is it that, yes, things didn't work out the way you had wanted them to, the way that you had planned them to, but that's okay. You know, shit happens. You have to fail in order to succeed, okay? So, because that didn't work out, what do you want? Do you still want the same thing? Okay, if you want the same thing, how can you make it happen? Alright, and if you don't want the same thing, what is it that you want? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What makes you want to get out of bed in the morning? Do something with that. And then you have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. I feel like you're going to, the angels are asking you to look within, to see who you are, to figure out what it is that you want and to go for it, to not be afraid of it and to be proud of it. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So I feel like fall into my arms. So they're asking you to surrender, to let them give you what you want, what you've been asking for. I feel like they're asking you to say out loud what it is that you truly desire. What is it that is in your heart that you want, so that they can give it to you. And then when you say that, surrender. You know, you could work towards it. You should always work towards your goals, but I also feel like there are some things, like if you're asking for the right person to come into your life, well, give them a little time to get that person to come into your life. They have to figure out a way to get them there. You know, so I feel like that's what they're asking you to do, is to surrender to them, and that things will come. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So they're asking you to take time in nature, to go, maybe go check out a beautiful waterfall by a stream, a meadow, go see some mountains. I love seeing mountains. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. They also want you to slow down. I feel like you've been moving too fast. You've been doing too much at once, and they just want you to chill out, Energizer buddy. Energizer bunny. I don't know why I wanted to call you that, but karmic relationships, Orion energy, polar. I'm not even going to try to say it. It's opposites. Slow growth and conflict. I feel like you're definitely growing. Your soul's definitely growing. I do feel like there's some kind of a conflict coming, and it actually might be with a person. Alright, that's crazy. I feel like the conflict you have with somebody could actually be somebody that isn't from this world, is kind of what I want to say. It's like, it could be somebody that you're like, okay, so this is the one with the dreams, right? Yeah, the sleep. Okay, so it could be somebody, like, you could be a dream warrior. That's what I call those, that when you sleep, you travel to other dimensions, to other worlds, and you fight. And I feel like that's what they're talking about. But I also feel like this, like, it's like it was a warning to you that there is somebody coming towards you that you're going to have a conflict with, not agree with. You guys could be opposites. I also feel like there's somebody that you're going to, because it's karmic relationships. So it's like, there's that, and there's also like it was a bad karmic. There isn't such thing as a bad karmic relationship, but it's like it ended up not in the way that you had wanted it to be. And then there's another karmic relationship that's coming into your life, but it's not like a bad karmic relationship. Like, it's like one that is actually supposed to help you grow in a way that is where you're supposed to be at this point in your life. I'm thinking that's what I'm getting from it. Then you have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Somebody's moving. I do feel like somebody's making a move. I feel like somebody's moving towards something that makes their heart happy. Then you have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. I feel like you actually, I feel like, get a lot of uploads. You know a lot, like you literally just know things, and it's the universe talking with you, and it's like they're asking you to continue to listen to that. And then you have lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. I feel like you're purging things in your life that aren't supposed to be there. You're purging things, people out of your life as well that have been nothing but negative and unkind to you. Because you're definitely trying to go towards your life purpose. That's something that they really want you to do. Other parts of your advice. Change your way of thinking. You deserve love. You are worthy. I feel like that's something you need to hear again. Change your way of thinking. You deserve love. You are worthy. I feel like you have this hard time accepting that that you deserve love, that there's this particular person out there that you two are made for each other. It's like it's hard for you to understand that. It's hard for you to accept that, and you don't know where to go with it either, because you don't even know how to go about thinking how you deserve this love. And that's something you need to do. You need to change your attitude. I also feel like you need to change your attitude, because you could actually be, it's like somebody's being bitter, like they're in a shitty mood all the time, and like it's kind of scaring people. Like I actually feel like somebody in your family could actually be scared to tell you something, and it's like really great freaking news, but they're afraid to tell you because you're in such a mood. They're also asking you to choose happiness. It is a choice. It is not easy, and just because you're going through something hard does not mean that you can't be happy, that you can't choose being happy. I mean, shoot, we can't wait for things to be, for all of the hard stuff to be over. That doesn't make sense. Like, life is hard. There's a lot of things in life that are hard, but you can like go through those things. You could deal with that shit at the same time and still choose to be happy. Like, I feel like you just kind of like, you need to look within yourself again. You need to see within yourself the good, the light that you carry, and like realize that that light is all you need. Okay, not only that, but like I feel very strongly that in this pile that something had happened in a relationship. Things didn't turn out well, and I feel like because that relationship didn't turn out well, it could have been a marriage that had ended, or it could have been like a long-term relationship that had ended, and it was like kind of abruptly because you found a lot of shit out. But they're asking you to forgive those people, forgive yourself for not seeing it and not knowing, and to choose happiness. If you can't do the latter, then like choose happiness anyways, because just because they did you wrong doesn't mean that's what you're going to continue to get. And I feel like there is somebody that's going to come towards you soon that will change your outlook on a lot of things. Then you have don't do it. It's not the right time. Stop being impatient. Take time to do research and wait. So I feel like there's something that you kind of need to wait on because it's not the right time. I feel like you're kind of just being a little impatient. I feel like it could actually have to do with like, could have to do with a job, a move. Then you have pay attention to your dreams. Haha, they're trying to tell you something, give you much needed advice. I do feel like you do get a lot of downloads in your sleep. Like, it's like you go to sleep at night and you go to a lot of places, you hear a lot of things, and then you wake up and you remember it, but it's like you don't listen to it. And if they're giving you the advice, they're telling you exactly what you need to know. And then pray out loud. Angels need communication too. Not everything makes sense at first, but it doesn't have to. I feel like you don't understand why this happened with this person, but like I feel like you're going to understand soon. That's part of the truth that you're going to find out. And then clean your shit up. Get your act together. Get cleaning in your house. Unexpected visitor. So I feel like you're going to get an unexpected visitor, so you might want to clean your house up if it's a bit of a big sigh. I also feel like it's also talking about clean yourself up. Like if it's a masculine and you haven't shaved in a while, maybe you should do that, or showered. Or if you're a woman and you have the same issue, like you haven't shaved your legs in a while, maybe you want to do that. I feel like it's just like take care of yourself as well. And then let your inner child out. So I feel like somebody might actually help you bring out your inner child. Like it's like you kind of feel very giddy and childish around this person. And then someone close to you is betraying you. Forgiveness is required. You decide if you want to stay or walk away. That could be all of the stuff that I was feeling earlier about somebody being a bit of a psychopath, really. Either way, if this was your pile, please let me know in the comments below. If it resonated, please let me know how it resonated, because it's a little bit crazy. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can check me out on Facebook at Divinely Different Tarot. All one word, all lowercase letters. Make an appointment. We'll chat. That's all I've got for you. Pile 3. I'm going to move on to pile 4 now, so maybe meet again. This was that pile. All right, pile 4. If you chose this beautiful butterfly, this is your pile. I'm going to pick up those cards. You may be. That's like me. All right. So. We're going to start with the blessings, then we're going to go into what they want you to watch out for, more things they want you to watch out for, and then actual angel advice to you. You have a lot. So, let us start with these beautiful blessings that you have. I feel like you will find a solution to something that's been bothering you. I feel like there's something that you've been holding on to, something that you've been trying to figure out for quite a while. And it's like you finally find the solution that you've been looking for. You finally, you know what you want to do, and you're going to do it. I feel like you're coming to a resolution. A blessing to lift sadness. I feel like if you've been very sad lately, you're not going to be anymore. You're going to be a lot happier. I feel like you're going to choose happiness. I feel like actually for some of you, you could actually be feeling a bit down because of your age for some of you, and for others of you, it's because of what you haven't accomplished. I'm getting that a lot lately. Everybody lives at their own pace, does things at their own pace, man. I feel like there's some kind of unhappiness with somebody's body as well. Like that could be something that you've been struggling with. I feel like somebody's hiding. They've been hiding, and it's like they're finally seen. They're finally going to be on a higher vibration. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. I feel like if you've been single for a while, you're not going to be single much longer. I feel like you'll find a partner. For others of you, I feel like you're going to find a different form of companionships. You may adopt an animal. You may come across a new friend, meet somebody new that's actually on the same kind of like, they're on the same vibration as you. They understand what you're talking about. All right. Things that they want you to watch out for. Artificial heart. So I feel like with this one, and colorless angel. Okay, so somebody is going to, I feel like somebody's going to come to you and act like they have feelings for you, but they may not. There's another person that actually has feelings for you, but I feel like they're afraid to come forward towards you because they don't want to get their heart hurt. I also feel like something that you might be struggling with is actually, so you might have anxiety or depression. I feel like depression is actually something you're really struggling with, and it's like they're trying to ask you to look for a way to help you deal with it. I don't want to say deal with it. I kind of want to say to help you like how to cope with it in a healthy way, because they don't want you to feel so drained, so tired, so exhausted, because you're a very colorful person, and I feel like they want you to show that. Other things that they want you to watch out for, your health issues. I feel like you need to take care of yourself a little bit better. Maybe change your diet, or just like if you have some addictions, maybe get rid of the addictions or slow down on the addictions. Bugs, insects, infestation, some sort of an infestation is going to, I feel like, surprise you. Ooh. I heard someone might have termites. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one. Therapy. So I feel like somebody's actually starting therapy, or they could have just left a therapy session, actually, is what I heard. But I do feel like somebody is getting the help that they need in some of the situations that they've had a hard time with. I feel like that's you, actually. There's a fatal attraction. I feel like you could be attracted to somebody and you know it's not a good attraction. It's like you know that this lusting after this particular person is probably a bad idea. Like it's like a red flag for you. You also have karma is catching up. So this could be good, this could be bad. It really just depends on you. And then you have changing mindset and perspective. I feel like that's something you're going to do because it's like you start seeing what's going on around you in a clearer vibe. Also, so colorless angel that came out and the feeling sadness, I actually feel like somebody was doing that to you. I do think it's something you struggle with, but I don't think it's something you normally struggle with this hard. It's like someone was putting, okay, because I see black magic spell work on you, so I do feel like somebody was trying to, you know, they were spiritually attacking you. I got that in pile 2 or 3 as well, so you might want to check those out. But I do feel like somebody was definitely trying to put some black magic on you. Also, somebody was trying some sex magic. Now, okay, so this could be that somebody was putting sex magic on you and you could have been drained, like, every time after you guys had sex, like, where you would pass the fuck out. But I also, or, like, somebody kind of has you under their spell. But it also could be somebody around you that is under spell magic, or under sex magic. And then you have a sex addiction. Somebody has a sex addiction. It's interesting because I don't know if it's talking about the man or the woman in this situation, because I do have whore or man whore, but I also have dick problems. So I feel like somebody in a relationship, they're having a hard time getting hard, and it could be because they could only think about one particular person that's getting them hard, or it could be because the person that they're with has a sex addiction and they know this. You also have, there's a sexual predator that is that you need to watch out for. So yeah, sexual predator, definitely somebody doing sex magic or trying to do sex magic on you, and somebody that's trying to do black magic on you. Then you have, there's court divorce secrets coming out. So I feel like there could be somebody around you that's going through a divorce and there's secrets coming out, or you're going through a divorce and you will find out some things you didn't know before. Somebody is spying to extremes when it comes to you. I feel like they can't get enough of watching you. Somebody gets anxiety attacks. Oh, okay, you might be getting some anxiety attacks, and they want you to remember to breathe, to look up breathing exercises, and it will genuinely help you out, to look up tricks to cope with your anxiety. You also have a random gift that's from the universe that's going to be coming towards you, and a new job or career is also something that you got to watch out for. Including if you're not happy in the job that you're in or the career that you're in, you might want to think about changing it up, doing something that makes you happy, that makes you smile and want to get up in the morning. So your angel advice is to wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. So it's interesting how that came out like after I just said new job, new career. So I feel like that is something they want you to watch for, to look for this job. There might be a job that's like offered to you that might sound good, like, but it's not the right one, and then there's another job that'll come towards you that is the one that you should go for. It actually gets you excited, and I feel like that's what they're asking you to wait for. Then you have called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. I feel like if you have a psychic kit, or if you have a psychic gift, then they're asking you to step up and to actually share your gift, to help people, to start training yourself in the way that you need to be trained. But I feel like it's definitely time for somebody to step up and to start using their gifts, to stop hiding them and to be very proud of them. And then breathe out of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. So I feel like somebody's just like, they're trying to do too many things at one time. They're trying to like force what they want onto, a situation, and it's like you're gonna get your way, but you gotta stop trying to do these little tiny things when it's like coming to you. It's just not coming at that exact moment when you want it. It has to take time to come to you. And it's okay to ask for help. We all need it at some point in our lives. So I feel like that's something else. Like I feel like you're kind of like putting too much on yourself, and they're asking you to ask people for help. You know, don't be afraid to ask for the help. And then jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. So I feel like you kind of just need to jump into this, like this new job, this new thing that's coming towards you, this new adventure. Just do it. Just say yes and do it. Also, if you were asking a question and like you're kind of looking for a confirmation, this is your confirmation as of yes. So there you go. You also have you're not alone, isolation, physical connection, community. So I feel like if you've been, they're asking you not to be in hermit mode so much, actually. I feel like they're trying to ask you to, you know, to do things more with your community, to interact more with people, to physically touch people. And then you have, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life purpose. So I do feel like you have this way of drawing people towards you, and it's like people either really like you or they really don't like you, and it's because like you trigger people. You trigger people into waking up, into seeing their own gifts, into seeing their divine purpose, their divine life mission. And I feel like you also, like, people come to you for counsel, for advice. They're just very drawn to you. Like, even I feel like broken people are very drawn to you because they want your advice, they want your counsel and your healing hands. And then you have to make your decision. Ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Do you feel like that's something you really need to figure out? Like, what is it you truly want? You know, is it something that's true to you? Go for it. And then time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. I do feel like you are one of those people that would drop anything to help those around you, but it's like they're asking you to take time for yourself as well. Like, you know, you need to like have you time is what it is. They want you to take time out for yourself, to either take care of yourself or to just decompress from everybody around you, to like be in your own energy and not everybody else's. So be more in the community, but also be by yourself too. Like, learn to disconnect. And then I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Archangel Michael. I feel like you have been feeling a lot more courageous because you know that you have to make these changes in your life. And you know that once you make these changes, it will not only push you closer to your divine purpose, but it'll also help you grow into the person that you're supposed to be. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and in all of its inhabitants. Yeah, so definitely. I feel like you're being called to be the light worker that you are. You're being called to shine your divine light and love. Okay, for some of you, I am getting you're not understanding completely what your gifts are. So for everybody, your gifts are going to be different, but they could be similar to others around you. There could be some things that you don't actually see as a gift, but actually other people don't have, you know, that they can't do. For example, like connecting electronically is, I feel like it's a way newer thing than it was back in the day, but it's still in the sense that like everything and everyone's connected, okay? And I feel like the internet does make it easier for people to connect. Also, like I had a few months ago, I had to go through my subscriptions that I have because I was my energy was being pulled into too many different directions. So I had to get rid of a bunch of tarot readers that I had used to watch and that I enjoyed watching just because they were pulling on my energy too much, and I was having a hard time balancing my own, you know, and figuring out my own thing. But that's the thing, you know, like that's I feel like somebody can connect through some kind of electronically, technology-wise, and it's like they don't see that it's a gift, and it is a gift. Like also, like, I know this guy back in the day, and he'd be able to, like, pretty much touch a computer and knew what was wrong with it, you know, and he could fix it, you know, like, my little cousin had that gift as well. He could touch any electronic, and he knew what was wrong with it, and he knew how to fix it, and he could put it right back together again. Like, he can take it completely apart and put it back together again. Like, that's a talent, and I feel like somebody doesn't understand that that's what their talents are, or they're not seeing it as such. Now we're going to move on to the last advice that we've got for you, which is a lot. You don't see it all, but it is a lot. Look around you. Someone is spying on you. So that's the second time that's you've gotten someone spying on you. So I feel like somebody could be spying on you online, like looking you up, seeing what you're up to. But if you like do tarot readings online, like if you have a YouTube channel, or if you do something on YouTube, or you know, you're just like, you could be very what's that word called when people are like, really influencer. You could be an influencer, and it's like somebody's like constantly watching you, seeing what you're doing. Alright, and then you're manifesting this situation. If you want to, take it. If not, dissolve it. I feel like if you're not happy in a situation, you could actually be manifesting that situation. If you think you don't deserve to be happy, that's what you're going to get. You're not going to be happy. You know, if you think you deserve this certain type of person, that's the kind of person you're going to bring towards yourself. Like, I don't think you realize how much power you actually hold, and like that is actually starting to take effect in your life. And then, again, don't be afraid to ask for help. We all need it. Drink some water. You need to hydrate. Get off your ass. Stop procrastinating. Life doesn't pause. I feel like you're like procrastinating pretty hard on something that could really benefit you in the long run. And then information overload. Learning something much needed and teaching. Okay, so you could actually be teaching somebody that somebody has been asking about, or they need help with. Or you could be getting a lot of information at one time, learning about something that you've been wanting to learn about. For some of you, I heard that you're actually into tarot. You might want to, try to pick up a tarot, deck and play with it. See what happens, like see what the cards say to you. What do you see in the images? That's how I do it. Everybody reads different, but I'm intuitive. That's how I do it. And then we have think it over. It may not be your best idea. So I feel like there's something that is not a good idea, actually. Like, it's not a good idea, but you really want to do it, and it's like, it's a no-go. Actually might have to do with talking to somebody or saying something to somebody that you should not say to them. But yeah, and then you have talk to someone about whatever is on your mind, whatever is bothering you. I do feel like there's something bothering you, but I don't think it's like if somebody did something to you, they're asking you not to go to that person and like tell them off, they're asking you to go to a friend and be like, well, this bothers me and I just can't figure out why, like that's what they're asking you to do. Crafty solution to a sticky situation. So I think that you will find a solution that's out of the box, like somebody else wouldn't normally come up with it. And it's like, and it helps you get out of this situation that kind of needed. The only way out of it was like loopholes. And then you have go on a walk. Nature can help ease your mind. So I feel like you just kind of need to go on a walk. Like, I feel like you need to just breathe in the fresh air. I feel like if you've been cooped up for too long, you need to get out of the house. You just need to breathe in the fresh air. If you don't like people, go out at night, like if you feel unsafe about going out at night, bring a knife with you, like you're not going to need it, but still it's your backup. Like, I just feel like they're trying to ask you to realize that the area you're in, this cooped up little spot, is not how all of life is. Get outside and breathe some fresh air. And then you are magical. Look within. I feel like they want you to know that you forget how magical you truly are sometimes. You forget your own power. And then future holds many good surprises, but you're being prepared. So I feel like you feel like you've been going through a lot of stuff, like an abnormal amount of like tragedy or just a lot of stuff, just a lot of stuff happening at once. But I feel like a lot of this stuff is happening for you and you're not seeing it as such, and they're asking you to see it as such. Like, you've been asking for all of these things, like a new job, a new career, a new love, a new life, and they want to give it to you, but the only way that they can give it to you is if like you go through all of these changes, because that's the only way it's going to happen. And then get back to your roots, an old hobby you once loved, or catch up with the or an old friend. So I feel like either an old friend could come into your life and you just catch up with them, and it's like you could trade energy with them and it's really nice, or you start doing an old hobby that you once loved and it actually makes you feel better, it fills you up with happiness, and then you have fixed it. Take the steps to heal it, it's worth it. So there could be something, there could be a relationship that you have around you, like a friendship or something to do with family, and it's like, it's actually kind of, it's actually really an easy fix. It's like you're just too stubborn to do the fixing, and they're asking you to do it because it's very important, because it's worth it. And then you have breathe, it'll be okay. So I feel like when you're having these anxiety attacks, that's something you need to remember, is to breathe and tell yourself it's going to be okay, because like that is very important. And then you have go for it. You will succeed with this idea. So if you have an idea and you know it's a good idea and you've been thinking about it for a while, I feel like it's an idea you've been thinking about for quite a while, and it's like you're too afraid to go for it because it's too out of the box. Like it's not a normal kind of idea, and they want you to go for that idea. I feel like there's this brilliant idea you have like bubbling up in your mind, and it's just like you're too afraid to let it out. And then you have go with the flow. You can't control everything. So I do feel like, yes, with the micromanaging, you do have a problem trying to control everything, and they're asking you not to. Just work on yourself, work on things that you can work on, which is like what you can do with your hands, like if you need to clean up your house, if there are things that you need to do around the house, maybe do that. If you need to do some organizing, maybe do that. If there's things you need to go through to get rid of, maybe do that. If you've been wanting to go and start buying things for your home, maybe go do that. Like, they want you to concentrate on yourself so that they can concentrate on giving you what you've been asking for. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, pile 4. If it resonated, please let me know. Also let me know which pile it is that resonates with, because that helps out a lot. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you like the video, please hit that like button. If you have suggestions for videos, please let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook at Divinely Different Tarot, all lowercase letters and all one word. But yeah, that's all I've got for you, so maybe meet again.